welcome back to the voice tip video series with the Cantor Coach. This week we are going to be starting a series of vocal warm-up videos, which I'm so excited about because it's so important to warm up your voices before you start singing at church. And so this week we are going to cover 3 tips to help warm up your breath before you start to sing. And the next couple videos will go into some other exercises that you can build upon with that as well. So let's get started. First of all, why do we need to warm up? Well, if you think about this with any athlete or any runner, I am a runner myself, and I've learned through training and through peers and mentors of mine that it's so important to warm up your muscles before you start any kind of strenuous exercise. It's the same thing with singing as well. So anytime we go to sing, we want to make sure our voices are nice and warmed up, our bodies are nice and warm. And so to do that, let's start with our breath. So tip number 1 is to do breath pulses. Now, when I do this on the syllable sh. I learned this from a college professor of mine back in the day, and it was so helpful for me back then, and I continue to use it to this day. And so we use the vowel or the syllable sh, and we're gonna do a pulse on that using our abdomen muscles for 5 counts. So we take that nice deep breath in, and we wanna make sure we're expanding all the way around our waist. If you've seen previous videos of mine or heard previous instruction of mine, I talk about this idea of inflating an inner tube that's wrapped around your waist. And so we take that nice deep breath in, and we do the breath pulses like this. Shh, 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 shh. And what I'm doing is I'm using my abdomen muscles to push out that breath and to activate those muscles a little bit, just to get my body warmed up. I'll show you again. Shh, 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 shh. So that is an exercise you can use to get started with your breath. And then once you've done that probably 2 or 3 times, you can even do it 3 to 5 times if that works best for you. The next thing I would recommend doing is doing that same exercise, but then holding that on 4 counts. So holding one long sustained shh sound. So that helps build up your breath stamina a little bit more. And so when we do that, we want to make sure that we are breathing in again and out on 4 counts like this. Shh. And then you can expand that to 6 counts, you could expand it to 8 counts, whatever works best for you and where you're at in your singing journey. But we're gonna try it on 8 counts this time. So I'll breathe in. Again, using those abdomen muscles to make sure that our core is nice and engaged. So tip number 1 is to do breath pulses. Tip number 2 is to do a sustained shh sound on that breath. And tip number 3 is to do a slide, or what we call siren, but on a lip trill. Now this can be a little bit tricky because if you think of what babies do when they're blowing raspberries, or I've heard it called lip buzzes before, it looks something like this. And some people have a challenging time getting that breath to activate that buzz on your lips, but it can be so helpful with warming up your breath when you're getting ready to sing. So first, try a couple times just to get that into your rhythm there. So like this. And then just kind of play around with it a little bit. So I take that and I'll do a siren starting at the bottom and sliding all the way up to the top, but on that lip buzz or that lip trill. So it goes like this. I'll do it one more time for you. So you want to take it nice and slow, and I want you to just start where you feel comfortable. So start at the bottom note, bottom of your range, and go up to where you feel comfortable in your range, and then slide back down. This is a great way, once you've done the first 2 exercises, to continue to move that breath and get yourself warmed up in order to sing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends, and I will look forward to doing more warm-up videos with you.